Just Say It. My name is Donovan.
Kitty.
Tim.
Lucky.
This is a podcast where we just say it. We say what's ever on our minds. Try to keep it as unfiltered as possible. Our last episode, we ended with a great conversation about to start. And I guess we can kind of jump right back into that. Kenneth was talking about pretty much the perspective of like white privilege, white supremacy from the perspective of a white person. Being that we black, we rarely get to hear that perspective, and we thought it would be pretty cool for him to dive into that. So I think the question that I had asked him was, has he ever witnessed or been in a situation or been around people having conversations about white supremacy and white power, blah, blah, blah. So, like, yeah, he can go ahead and get back into it because that's where we ended up. So.
Yeah, so I mean, I have sat around it, and it's weird, like, it's weird that I do this, but I do this, lately I've been jumping jobs, right? But I do this thing where when I introduce myself, I'm kind of like, because most of the people in my work are like country white dudes or whatever. Okay. So when I introduce myself, I'm like, this is me. This is my wife and kid. Like, so you know what's up.
Pop it off. Yeah.
So you know what's up. Like, his don't say no stupid shit around me.
Yeah. His wife and kid are black. So
right.
Just let you know.
So, that's just kind of how I pop it off. Just because I don't want them to be ignorant. Correct. Right. So I mean, but it's such a weird thing. Like why should I have to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
do people try to like prove? I don't know. I guess you can get in some situations where like black people trying to prove how black they are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Do white people do that same? Like, do some white people do that? Like, try to prove how like white they are, in a sense, like.
Not that I've ever noticed.
Okay.
Not something that I could just like go back to right now and just remember.
Times are different though. You know what I'm saying? It's not blatantly in your face anymore.
True.
Yeah.
It's discreet. So you don't really, if that makes sense. It's
true. I mean, of course.
Like they'll be like, "Oh, hey, are you doing something? I'm gonna call the police." I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna call police and let them deal with it.
True.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be in your face calling you some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was watching a video yesterday. It was, they said, do white people have culture?
No.
Right.
No.
So like the next question was, are you proud to be white?
Oh shit. That's
So I sat there and I started to think, like, am I proud to be white? What? Now, I'm not proud to be white because proud is something that's like earned. I didn't earn to be white. None of us chose to be what color we are.
Okay.
So, no, I'm not proud to be white. Would I be any other race? No. I mean, it's not by choice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But sitting here thinking about it is like, it was a crazy question because, I mean, most of the collective was like, yeah, I'm proud to be white. But, I mean, on the inside, it's like, I like the thought of being proud of something is something you've worked for. I didn't work to be white at all.
I feel you.
And then, like, the whole, it's so weird, like black culture is, what Vera was saying was reclaiming things like music or just...
Black culture, we had to make it, like literally make it.
Yeah.
Out of nothing.
Out of nothing.
Because
we didn't have no resources.
I mean, of course, we came from culture.
Yeah.
Then there was a period of time called slavery. Then after that, we got thrown into the world, and we didn't have any culture, and we made it. and we made blues, and we just made everything that we thought was cool. And it's crazy how what we thought was cool, like just living, just figuring shit out, is now the most popular shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is insane.
Yeah.
We were just like going on a limb, like just trying shit, like, and now it's the coolest shit in the world. But back to what you were saying, do you think white people have culture? Like white Americans have culture?
When we sit there and we talk about it like that, it's like I try to find something. You know what I mean? Like, what could be considered white culture? Now the other thing is like, white people never try to have culture. They always depict back to, oh, I'm Irish, so I do this Irish thing with my family, or I'm Polish, I do this Polish thing with my family. And it's like, my grandfather was Polish.
Okay.
I know that. I do nothing from the Polish side of my family. Like we don't.
You're not connected to it.
No, like we don't celebrate nothing for it. So that's not part of my culture. So somewhere in the lines, like that type of culture got lost.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like me being a white American, I don't know what culture is. I don't know. For me, I don't have a culture. I just do the same thing.
I feel you. Y'all have any input on that? Y'all think white people have culture?
I honestly can't even give you a straightforward answer.
I know, because
it's hard to say it when like you're not white. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know like
exactly
how y'all see
Check it out.
shit different.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we
well,
would
not
say
like that, but
we would say Japanese people have culture without being Japanese.
facts.
So it's like, do white people have culture without being white?
but we see more other cultures than we see kind of white culture, if that makes sense. Like, I can tell you more stuff about Japanese culture than white, obviously,
That's facts.
because I've seen more or I've heard more about it. No one ever really talks about.
That just might go to the fact that white people might not have culture.
No, it's like they
or
really just
American white people.
yeah, American.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a melting pot, where they just take everything they can get. What's up?
everything's it's like
Hot dogs. Maybe. What's up, Dad?
hot dog.
Hot dogs.
I feel like white people's culture in America is
Cameraman
society.
guys.
It's
Oh,
society.
Shit.
It's society. I feel like it's everything that America is, and like the power, I guess, white people hold in the society of America. I feel like all of that is their culture.
Nah, facts. That's literally what it is. Like,
You gotta see it here. Watch.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, like country clubs. I mean, that's part of their culture. You know what I'm saying? They play. I don't really know. Like,
Okay, so now I get what you're saying. Like, okay, so like, white people do have like certain things that white people do. Like you would say, so like say,
Like raisins and potato salad.
that's just terrible. I don't even know how y'all came.
I've never done that. But I go back to that because
But yeah,
I always think of that when people.
no seasoning in y'all food.
I
That's
heard
a culture
raisins.
thing.
That's the culture.
Raisins is white.
No seasoning. Y'all just make the food and give it out. And that's
Put salt and pepper.
salt and pepper.
A dash of this and a dash of that.
Unsweet tea. That's y'all's, because there ain't no way we
I'll
did
never
that.
claim unsweet tea.
That shit is disgusting. A lot of people drink tea without it being sweet. Like, I mean, I know some people do it. A lot of people do it, but
It's no point.
that shit is nasty. Like, tea is nasty without sugar.
It's no point.
It's just the proven
But
fact. I don't
yeah,
know.
what you're saying is exactly what I cannot say is the society. That's their culture, because they kind of run it anyway. That's their.
So it's just,
Oh, so let me get on this topic. So, y'all know how we say like certain shit. We'll be like, "Oh, that's white people shit."
Yeah.
Would you consider that shit that we say like that be in their culture? If we say that, if you say it's white people shit.
Like what? Give an example.
Yeah, I can take an
So
example.
like, say hockey. Hockey. I know it's black people in hockey. I know
Yeah.
that, but that's intentionally saying like if you like
If you black.
if I come to you and ask you, hey, let's go play hockey. Oh, that's some white people shit.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
That's part of the culture.
But then it's
I feel
like,
that.
did American white people come up with hockey?
No, that's facts.
So it's like,
So
you
it's
know,
just like it's
What
weird.
did they come up with? I mean, like, you be trying to go back.
I'm gonna do my research on that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
might
definitely
dig
do my
into that.
research.
You might
'Cause
come back
I feel like-
next episode for that.
Yeah, I got
That's a
a
good one.
definitely
But,
kind of biased on it, but
Another thing I want to
Yeah.
throw in there, for me, being in the army
Yeah.
and dealing with all types of people.
Mhm.
I've dealt with white people, Asian people, West Indian, whatever. I've dealt with them all.
Dope.
And it just, for me, experience that it gave me a better perspective on how different people see different views, how these people do this, how they do that. And it's crazy because everything ends up kind of coming the same, like coming together as. Damn, I'm trying to go with this. I lost my train of thought on that one.
I think what you're trying to say is like, no matter like how different, you know, all these groups are, like, we can find like a common ground type thing. Like,
Yeah,
we're all the
yeah.
same in the.
It's like at the end of the day, everybody's gonna end up doing the same thing, especially coming to America. With us being a melting pot, everybody picks up on all types of shit.
Yeah.
We do everything.
Let me-
Americans do everything.
Let me ask you a question, look. So, being out there in the army and going overseas and all that stuff, like, people, you know, you call those guys your brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you got plenty of them on Facebook and all kinds of stuff. During this time, did any of them, like, make you wish you didn't call them brother?
I haven't met one that have made me change my mind about calling my brother. Like,
Because I got friends who's, like, on social media, like, y'all, like, I called y'all my brothers over there, and now y'all are disrespecting, like, everything I stand for.
yeah, I haven't
You know what I
personally.
mean?
Well, I wouldn't say we was cool or nothing, but he is in the army. Yeah, y'all remember Lyndon?
Mm-hmm.
Lyndon has some very vulgar posts on his Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
He is more on the racist side.
A little right.
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. If y'all could see, I'll show y'all that after behind the scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
But his shit, that's the only thing like the closest I've got to experiencing that, because like I've known him since we was in high school.
Mm.
And, you know, I didn't think he was like that until this shit just happened.
Yeah.
And now it's just like this and this. It's like shit on his Facebook that's like pissing me off hard. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, you cannot, like, this is not okay.
That's crazy.
It's not okay, bro. Like,
Do
we all went to the same school.
Yeah.
We had every fucking racist goddamn
Every-
shampoo.
Yeah.
And it's like, we never really had a problem with that.
True.
Nope.
And it's like, to see it now, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
how
How
did we get to
the whole
this?
time?
Yes, like you was like this the whole time,
Hey.
and now so like it makes me question him on like certain shit that he does. Like I'm just like, I would have never thought it was gonna be him, because he was cool. He was cool. He
Yeah.
was cool as fuck in high school. But
But
I
that's
don't know.
the thing.
I got a
Being
question.
discreet.
Yeah.
It's not blatant
Yeah.
in your face anymore.
Just like you said.
Until some shit happen, when shit go down, that's when you know.
Exactly.
That's when you know people can hide shit now easily.
Mm.
So we all went to Chamblee.
Mm-hmm.
Was Chamblee a predominantly white school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
I would say so. Yeah.
I didn't think so. But it could have been the crowd I was running around with.
Literally
Yeah.
what
You
it
know
was.
what I mean?
You could have went to the other crowd and
You
been
don't see
way
it
more.
Plenty of people told me that it was.
Chamberlain is a white school, man.
It's a white
Okay.
school.
The city of Chamberlain is white.
Oh, for sure, the city of
Yes.
I mean, so it's
I'm talking
like-
about the school.
Yeah.
Boom. I mean, you know, majority of the people that live around there are white,
Exactly.
so their kids gonna go to those.
Now imagine if nobody who took the bus from Stone Mountain didn't come out there. If it was just the people that lived in that city,
Exactly.
It'll be
Yeah,
like,
oh my
it'll
God.
be a whole different
it'd be
story.
crazy. It'd be crazy.
Remember how lit the schools used to be, or the buses used to be on the leaving school, going back to the east side?
Exactly.
Lit.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I never lived in Chamberlain.
Me neither.
I went to
Closest
the-
I was Linwood, but then I moved out of there
Yeah.
so long ago.
I went to the elementary school out there, middle school, high school. I lived on the south side, on the east side. So I mean, yeah, man, Chamberlain.
Can't say the same. I lived in Chamblee.
Hey, it's all good, man.
I lived on the east side.
Nah, and it is what it is, man. I'm glad. I don't know. I feel like you had a different. I don't know, a different child. Like, how was that? Like growing up in Chamblee? Because I never grew up in Chamblee. So like, how was that? Like, was it cool? Was it? Did y'all have like freedom living close to the people that you grew up with? Like growing up next
I
to
mean,
them.
I was
being
just
able to,
telling Vera, like,
Mm.
I walked everywhere.
Yeah.
I walked everywhere.
We walked everywhere.
I went to.
You had a bike.
I walked from my house to Keswick so many times. Walked to Charlie house. Charlie lived over there, almost on Peachtree Industrial.
Mhm.
I mean, back and forth all the time, and like, I wasn't ever like worried
Mhm.
or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like when I stayed at my friend's house on the east side, we had to be home by a certain time, and
I'm in the house for
it was just like,
Did you
it's
feel that
different.
difference?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit, that's crazy.
yeah. But that was just because they mama was never like my mama.
Mhm.
It was like, it was just such a. My mom was like carefree, but it could be because my mom a lot older than most people moms.
Mhm.
Because my brother, she already did all this
Mhm.
with my brother.
True.
So, so my mom was more lenient to let me do things that maybe other people's moms wasn't.
I feel you.
So I mean, yeah, it was. I felt like that's what it was, was what made it different.
Okay. There you go. Well.
Anything else y'all want to touch right here?
I'd rather do more research. I want to know more
Facts.
about white culture now. It's
Yeah.
crazy that I can't even think of anything. See,
Now the other thing about research,
Mhm.
there's a lot of fake research out
Of
there
course.
too.
Of course.
So don't just buy into everything you
Oh,
read.
hell no.
You
You
know?
gotta do multiple
No, you
shit.
gotta do credit. You gotta
And
do
then
Gotta
the way you do it is you search different sources. You get all their ideas from different sources.
Yeah.
Whatever the similarities it has to be true. This is what you need to be looking at.
Basically. Man, I do research. Went to high school.
Nah,
I do some
man.
fucking research.
No, it's just
look
like
on Wikipedia.
It's
and
like
then-
this is a different basis
Yeah.
of research, because there's gonna be so many people out there saying that there is a culture. You know what I'm saying? But there might not be.
Research is research, though, bro. It never changes. What you're looking for, you always look for similarities from different gradations. It's just research. That's how it is. Whew.
As of right now, I'm saying baseball.
Unsweet tea. Giving that to y'all. I gotta give it to
You
y'all.
can have
Because I wish I might hear some black person makes unsweet tea. The first.
I'm gonna give y'all baseball. I'm gonna give y'all golf. Golf, I'm definitely gonna do a lot of research on, but baseball, golf.
They say baseball's America's pastime.
Are we giving them tennis?
No, that's gotta be
Yeah.
European.
I mean, gotta be European, right?
Gotta be
You
European.
gotta be here.
I feel like that's definitely European.
Because everything's over there.
Those flip flops that y'all got that.
The thong flip flop.
Oh, the one that hug,
the
the
toe.
hug,
Yeah, the
hug,
big
big
toe. That's y'all's. I do want a pair of those. I want to have those feel.
Oh man, Birkenstock.
Yeah.
I don't know the truth. Y'all might have, y'all probably didn't create it, but I don't know what it was with y'all and Sperry's, bro.
Y'all definitely got
Y'all definitely
Bro,
have
y'all
Sperry's.
took Sperry's and
ran with it.
Sperry's.
Give me that shit.
It was like, this is ours.
This is
ours.
ours.
Let's go this real quick.
Sperry's, North Face,
Sperry's North Face.
Uggs. It all started.
Yeah. Okay.
And we just picked it up pretty much. Polo. Y'all definitely started that.
The Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, y'all definitely started that.
But we started saucing it though.
Yeah, we started.
Had
Had a hat on
we
backwards,
yeah.
boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sauced that up. Vodka? No, not vodka. Shit. I don't know. Y'all got some type of liquor that y'all be drinking.
Broccoli casserole, y'all.
Broccoli.
Y'all just start taking
But shit, where can we go from here? I mean, we got
We got a lot of stuff we can
we
talk
got
about.
a few topics. Y'all want to jump into
The pig flu.
the pig flu shit? There is a new virus coming that is gonna have us in the house for 8 more months.
I saw something saying
What was
COVID
that?
20 loading.
Yeah.
What was that thing you was watching in China where the fish was jumping out of the water?
What?
I don't recall.
You don't remember? Bro,
I just like
it was
going
something
on.
we was watching. It was like some live news, bro.
Mhm.
The fish are literally going crazy in China, bro. Like just jumping out the water, just for the fuck
Oh,
of it. Just
man.
going crazy. They're just going
I
crazy,
don't know.
bro. It was
I don't know
weird.
where it was, but there's some company like dumping raw
Oh, I
sewage.
saw that shit.
You saw it, right?
Saw that shit right into the ocean.
Right into the ocean, and I mean it's like this.
Gallons and gallons.
I'm
It's
talking
like-
about like this 72-inch pipe, just
flooding
full
sewage into the ocean.
going into the ocean.
I feel like people just don't give a fuck no more, honestly.
It's crazy,
I don't understand how people just
But
don't.
you gotta understand.
The only reason
bro.
that the Earth is able to withstand that is because we're 70% water.
75% water.
Yeah, I mean it's
And it's
Wow.
so fucking big. But this, bro, those companies make so much money, bro. And if you try to go the healthy route, you know how much money you gonna be cutting out of the world.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
with oil
it's-
companies and all that stuff.
That's
Like,
facts.
It's
It's
too
like
fucked up now.
they not
The
going for that, bro. You're not gonna take away our wealth.
It's way too fucked up now.
It's way too fucked
It's
up.
no, it's no going back. I mean, and that's I think that's the dark truth. Like, this is no going back.
yeah.
Shit is just too tied in with the money.
yeah, it's like you can't.
You can't
It's
undo
too
it.
late,
You
y'all.
can't
We
undo
needed to catch this earlier.
Hundreds of years ago.
100 years
Yeah.
earlier, bro. It's like it's not gonna stop now.
Mm-mm.
No, I mean they making whole oil lines all the way through the water, down to the ocean, just to drill the oil out. We're making so much money.
You're making too
We
much
are-
money.
We
You're
are
not gonna cut
destroying
money.
the world, bro.
And nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody's really like
forest
focusing on
fires.
that shit.
That shit's still going on. Like
Man-made forest fires.
man-made forest fires.
Oh,
They trying to-
so much.
They trying to do
That's good.
the Amazon.
Yeah.
They trying to like
Man, the Amazon's so scary.
that is scary.
You scared of Amazon?
Well, I'm not going
Y'all
to
wanna
Amazon.
go?
For one,
No!
That, y'all tripping.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now.
Bro, there's
My-
snakes in there bigger
Bro.
than you.
I
The-
would-
my-
They don't know what's in there.
My only fear is snakes, bro. I am a bitch when it comes to a snake.
y'all want to go on like a tour
No,
in Amazon?
no.
That's bad.
That's great. That's great content. That'd be great content.
I would watch y'all from the live.
That's
I watch y'all from the snake. No.
I would definitely like
Be on FaceTime
a
with
quick
you.
little guided tour.
Yes.
Let me get there at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Guided tour for like 4 hours, and then we out. I'm not getting there. I'm not
People
saying
die on guided tours.
that's cool. People die in car accidents too. But
Facts. I mean, but
5 miles from their
I don't
house.
want to die from an animal eating me.
Oh,
They
man.
not. We gonna beat his ass. Who? Who?
You, nigga. I ain't doing it.
I'm the one riding.
experience.
In the Amazon. Bro.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Not even
Nobody knows, bro. But they trying to
during
cut
the
that
day,
shit
bro.
down.
You
though.
got wild cats, bro. Like you got jaguars, leopards, and shit running around. Like nigga, you want to go up against a jaguar, a leopard, a panther?
No.
Yeah.
If I see a whole black panther, bro, I'm gonna cry.
I mean, we out there with protection. It's not like we just out there.
You think you ain't coming with that?
I know you. Yeah, you
I'm just trying.
Nigga, what we worry about?
Let them say I can't bring it. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
If
good.
I can't bring no fucking weapon with me, I can't have none on the side, on the back,
My life.
on the goddamn.
I am in control of my life. I have to protect my life.
Facts.
Y'all, nobody can protect your life. My life is my life, and I have to protect it.
Hey,
Everything I got.
how much would somebody have to pay you to spend 48 hours?
Oh, no chance.
48 hours in the rainforest. No amount of money?
No.
48 hours?
Nope.
My life is good
I
now.
don't know, bro.
I don't care
I don't
what my
know,
life
bro.
is.
I got a number.
You got a number?
It's dumb high. Bro. It's dumb high.
Give me.
What kind of survival stuff I got?
You got everything you need.
I got everything I
You
need.
got everything you need.
Oh, everything I need.
For you can camp. You can make a tent. You got tools. You got knives.
I need a
I got a
cage.
gun.
I need a metal cage. that I can sleep in.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
not
not
sleeping in the cage.
I have to
man,
sleep
so
in the
I'm gonna
cage,
sleep
bro.
in the cage.
because I refuse.
I won't eat for 2 days.
to be-
Really, just give me some water.
So
I won't even get out the cage.
You want to leave the cage?
Exactly. Just give me a case of water.
In case of water, I drink that.
Hey, so what's the amount of money for with the cage?
With the
Oh, I do it. With,
With
the
the
cage.
cage, you'll do that for 100,000.
100,000.
With the cage.
Nah, I need a little bit more.
With the cage, I'll do it for 100,000 with the cage.
I
need
do
at
it. I
least
do it for
500,000.
100,000 with the cage.
I need at least a half a meal
With the cage.
with the cage.
Without the cage, a meal.
Wait, can
No.
the snakes get
I'm
through?
not going in there without a cage.
Can the snakes get through the cage?
No, I need a sealed cage with one tiny hole that I can look out of.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
I'm
need to
in-
experience
Like
that.
I'm in a psycho asylum. This all I can see right here.
Facts.
Hey man, well, that's been one more episode of Just Say It. Tune in next week. We'll have more content, more conversations,
Fuck with your boys.
more laughs, more thoughts.
Oh, this is y'all.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next week.
In case